the Blazers and Knicks right now, both going through nightmare years after having some good expectations. The Blazers currently 18-25, the Knicks 18-24. Both teams had some huge, expensive off seasons. The Knicks pulled the Derrick Rose trade, signed Joakim Noah and Courtney Lee to expensive deals. We know the Blazers, they broke the bank for Evan Turner, spent big to keep Allen Crabbe, Myers Leonard, and C.J. McCollum. Which offseason was a bigger disaster when you look at the moves the Blazers and the Knicks made and now the situation that they're in?
Got to be Portland at this point. I mean, they can't guard anybody. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the league. They pretty much locked up their whole payroll. They paid everybody on their roster is making good money. They just put themselves in a bad position. Now, they do got the good thing about this, these guys are young, they're talented. You can definitely move them around. We thought they were going to be very good. Well, I did. I can't speak for everybody. I had them pegged as a top 4 team in the Western Conference this season based off what they were able to do last year and coming onto the scene. These guys, you figure guys are going to get better in the summer. They're paid now.
Yep.
The chemistry is there. They kind of know that CJ and Damian Lillard are going to be great offensively. And other guys haven't bought into their roles like they did last year. And that's doing a little work, being a good defensive team. Allen Crabbe has not been the guy we thought he could be. Evan Turner, a big-time free agent. It's tough for him. He picked the wrong team. He chased the money. He picked the wrong team.
You meant Boston kind of missing him, but it just doesn't seem like now it's a fit there in Portland.
Well, his fit is being able to have the ball in his hand, be able to make plays, but you're playing with 2 ball-dominant guards.
For sure.
So you picked the wrong team. I think he bought into coming off the bench and maybe that being his role and he'll be able to have the ball in his hands, but it's still not enough shots for the 2 guys in the starting lineup. So, you got to try to mix it up. They just took away from what they were doing. Festus Ezeli has not played yet. One game, a guy you signed him hurt. And then now he hasn't even played a game for you. So they had a terrible offseason.
Yeah, when you look at the Portland Trail Blazers right now, competing for that 8th spot out there in the West, right along with Denver and Sacramento, it would be a huge disappointment if Portland doesn't even make the playoffs. I don't know if we really knew if the Knicks could make the playoffs. The Knicks haven't made the playoffs in quite some time, but Portland has been a team that's been solid in the playoffs the last few years. If they were to fall out, that would be a big step back for the Trail Blazers.